Hello and welcome to SudoKanard. We're here to solve this Skyscrapers Sudoku by Jan Vondruška from the Czech Sudoku Championship. The regulars of the channel will know that Skyscrapers is one of my favorite variants of Sudoku and actually one of my favorite logic puzzles uh, as a standalone puzzle. Here it is mixed with Sudoku, which works pretty well. And the regulars will know the rules, but I will just recap what it's all about. All digits in the Sudoku are seen as the height of some building, and higher buildings block smaller buildings from view, and any clue in the margin is the number of skyscrapers that can be seen. For example, these two could mean that could be something like this. So, looking from this direction, 3 would be seen, 1 would be hidden, 9 would be seen, and all the rest would be hidden behind the 9, and this 2 would be fulfilled. So, this is how it works. And although this is one of my favorite variants, it doesn't mean that I'm very fast at solving them, and it took me quite some time when I test solved the round. So let's begin. As usual, I leave a solving link in the description so that you can try it for yourself. So something I'm seeing for a start is those sevens. It means that 6 buildings are seen before the 9, so 9 will never be in the first 6 cells. So 9 must be somewhere here. It can't be next to the 2, and it can't be here because 6 would be impossible. So that is a 7. This 7 can't be here, it can't be here. Oh, that's not a 7, that's a 9. The 9 can't be here for the same reason, can't be here. So 9 will be here, and this 7 tells us now that 9 will be here. So this is for a start, and I will use coloring to note that this clue here is fulfilled. Now let's move back to this 2. So 5 and 9 will be seen, so those can't be seen. They must be lower than 5, they are not 2s. So those are 1, 3, 4, triple, and this is not 4. And then now this 2 is fulfilled. Next thing I'm seeing is that we must see all 7 buildings here so that this is ascending. And for this I will use the classic how's it called, thermo Sudoku notation to see that this is ascending. And I will put pencil marks actually. Those are the pencil marks in an ascending thermometer of length 7. I'm seeing that 4 is not here, so that can't be 4, that can't be 5, that can't be 6. And actually 8 here wouldn't work because we would see 4, 8, and the 9 somewhere and no other building. So that wouldn't work, so that this is actually 7, this is 6, this is 5, this can't be 5, this can't be 4, this can't be 2. And at this point, with the pencil markers and everything, this 7 is fulfilled. And we can see that this, we only see 2 buildings here, so this must be bigger than that, which I will note in this way. So, and actually this is from 1 to 3, this is from 3, what am I, oh no, sorry about that. The higher building must be an 8, and this one still has four possibilities, so I won't pencil mark them. And actually this thermometer is not that useful at this point. We need a 6 and a 7 here. There is a given 7, so this is 6. this is 7. All of this is from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And, well, this is probably a bit something of an overkill, I'm afraid. This 7 now is interesting because 7 buildings are visible, which means that 2 of them are hidden. One of the hidden buildings is here. So there's only one other hidden building. And 8 will always be seen. So 8 will be in one of the last 2 positions. But 8 here would contradict this 4. With 8 here, this would be a 3. So that 8 is here, which means that the hidden building is here. So that those must be ascending. Let's just take this thermometer again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is between 5 and 7, and 6 is impossible. This is between 4 and 6, but 5 is forbidden. 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. And now this 7 is fulfilled. On this row, 2 buildings will be hidden. One interesting point is that this cell is from 1 to 3. If this were not a 4 but a 5, we would see at most 5 buildings, and that wouldn't work. And this is interesting because we get a 1, 2, 3 triple in this column, which means that the remaining cells are 5, 6, 8, and 9. I usually don't pencil mark that many digits, buildings in a sense. But this will help me visualize what is happening. This here is not 5. It's not 9 because 9 would need a 1 here. And both here are possible. I'm saying that 8 here would make this a 6, in which case we would see the 6, the 8, and the 9, and this 2 would be wrong. So this can't be 8. And because of this, that is not 8 either. What am I doing? What did I do here? And this still has 4 possibilities. I will leave the pencil marks. Those 8s, so there must be an 8 here, but 8 here would make this a 2, so that is 8. And this is smaller than 5, so this is from 1 to 3, and 1 is not available. Those are from 2, 3, 1, and 9. So 1, 3, 9 here. And 9 here wouldn't work because of this 4. So this is from 1 to 3, and this is hidden. We must see 4 buildings. We will see 4, 7. And if we want to see 4 buildings in total, we must see the 8, so that 9 is after the 8, like this. This is not fulfilled. This 4 is fulfilled as well. This is not 4. This can't be 5 because we would see at most 5 buildings. So this is from 1 to 3. Sorry about that. We know that 9 is here, 8 is there, so 8 and 9 will be seen, and only 2 buildings will be seen in here. Which means that 7 here would be very unlikely. I'm thinking about this row. 8 is not here by the rules of Sudoku. It can't be here because of the 7, so 8 will be around here. This can be basically anything but 5. It could still be a 7. That wouldn't contradict this 4. 8, so 8 is around here. 8 here wouldn't work with the 6, that is 8. Eight won't be here because of the 7, so that is 8. And that is not 8. The 8 in this column is here, which satisfies this 2 clue. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. That doesn't seem to be too useful. Those cells can't contain a 7, so they must be from 2, 3, 4, and 6. That doesn't seem to be so useful. Perhaps I should look for the right place for 9 on this column. 9 is not here. 9 is nowhere here, so 9 is here after all. And only one digit will be hidden in this area. I'm seeing that 7 won't be here because of that. 7 here would still work. We could have something like 1, 2, 5, 7, 8, 9, and 6 building would be seen. All right. I'm saying that 5 won't work here because we would see at most 5 digits, 5 buildings, so 5 is here on this row. I'm also saying that 9 can't be here, so 9 has to be here on this row. And this is from 1 to 3, which means that this is a 1, 2, 3 triple, this is a 4. This is 5, 6, 9 triple, so this is 5 or 6, that's any one of them at this point. And we're left with 1, 2, 3, 4 in this area. This is from 1 to 3. I will use this pencil marking, I think. Now let's ponder this 6 clue. It's possible that we see all 3 buildings here, in which case this is the 3. This will be seen. In case those 3 are seen. Oh, and the interesting point is that this building here is hidden for some simple reason, which is that this can't be more than 4. If this were a 5, we would see at most 5 buildings in this area, which would break this 7. So this is from 1, 2, 3, 4. And I will pencil mark it just to note that we have a quadruple here, so that the remaining cells are from 5, 6, 7, just the rules of Sudoku. This is from 6, 7 because of this 5. And what I'm saying here is that this is the hidden building from those 7 cells, so that those 4 buildings must be ascending. So that's not a 3. This is the 3. And this part must also be ascending, so that this is not 5. 5 is here. So we see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 buildings, and this 6 is fulfilled. All right, this is not a 3 anymore. This is not a 3 anymore. Well, this will have to be addressed at some point. What about 9 on those rows? So on this row, 9 won't be here. It won't be here. It could still be on any of those places, which means that 8 will be seen, 9 will be seen, 2 will be seen, and some other digit will be seen. I don't think that will help me in any way. What can this digit be? This column still needs 1, 3, 4, 5, 7. No, 1, 3, 4, 5, 7. So this is from 3, 4, 7, but 7 would break this 4. So this is only 3 or 4. So this will be seen, this will be seen, this will be seen, and this will be seen. So the 4 digits that are seen are those. So this has to be a 7. If it were not, we would see 3 or 4, 5, 7 somewhere here, 8 and 9, and this would break the 4. So that is a 7. And now this 4 is satisfied. And we need a 5 somewhere. 1, 3, 4, 5. This is not 1, 3, 4, 5. I will consult all the digits. This is not 7. Those are not 7s. With a 7 here, we would see at most 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 digits. So 7 is somewhere here with the 8. Is there such a restriction about 6? Would 6 here work? Yes, it could still work here. This 4 here, I've missed that. This is a 1, 2 pair. This is a 4. So that this is 5, this is 6. That's not 4. This is 4. That's not 4. And this is from 1 to 3. This 5 turns this into a 6 and this into a 7. That is a 6. This is 9, this is 6, this is 5. So lots of disambiguation happening here. 7 now. This is 2 or 3, this is from 1 to 3. Now this 4 should come into play. We are seeing this digit and this one. A 9 here wouldn't work. We would only see 3 buildings. So 9 must be here. And we must see another building, which is the 7. 7 won't work here. So 7 is here. This is from 1 to 3. And 1 in this column is here. And now this 4 is fulfilled. Those are from 4, 5, 6. But that is 4. This is 5. This is 6. This is 3. This is 4. Here we need 2 and 5. So that's a 2. That's a 5. It disambiguates those digits on top. And then I see that this is a 9, this is 7, those must be 1 and 3. Here we get a 1, 3 pair, so that those are 5 and 6. And with that, this is 5, this is 6. And this 4 clue is now fulfilled. Let's have a look at this. We still need 1, 3, and 4. And this clue tells us that we see this. We already see 2, 8, and 9, and we must only see 1 buildings around here, so that has to be the 4. so that this clue is now fulfilled. This is 1. Here we need 7 and 8. That's interesting. That is a 6. This is from 2 and 3. This 2 has been fulfilled for quite a long time, I think. And now something has to be done with that, with that, with that. Where do we start? So we start with this. I think this is the most promising because we already see 3, 4, this digit 9 and this digit, and that is not enough to decide because it could be 1, 2 and then 8 here, or it could be 2, 1 and then 7 here. So this is not the decisive factor at this point. Something similar is happening here. Oh, I see that this will never be a 2. Let's try. If I put 2, then this is 3, this is 1, and we see 6 digits, at least 7, 8. So that doesn't work. This has to be a 1. Which will help us regarding this disambiguation. Now this 6 is relevant. All those buildings are seen, so that, and that's 6 buildings, so that this must be hidden. So this is 7, this is 8, and this 6 is now done. And knowing that all 6 buildings here are seen, so that this must hide both buildings here. This must be a 3. And look at that. We must really use all clues. This is seen, 8 and 9 are seen. This must be the 4th building that is seen, so that disambiguates all of that. And this finishes the soul, so that is a very well put puzzle where everything is done very logically. But this is not straightforward. This needs quite some work. Thanks for watching this video. See you soon on SudoKanard.